Daylight's breaking, coffee up. Click that stream, let's fire it up. Morning crew already rolling deep. I'd imagine that with the good vibes keep. Screens glow bright, it's go time now. Mr. Coop's here, and he's shutting it down. Big laugh, straight facts, nothing disguised. Countdown hits and the camera shine. Red light flashing right on time. The mic is high, the talk's alive. Mr. Coop bringing the morning drive. Say your piece, give it all you got. Wake the whole world cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, settle in our spot. Conversation flowing while the mic stays hot. He scans the chat with a careful glance. Calls it real, gives everyone a chance. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Step too far, he'll cut the scene. Whoa, yeah. Stories rolling, punchline land. Morning crew, feeling grand. From deep discussions to laughing loud. This right here is our kind of crowd. No cue cards, no holding back. Just real life talk on the morning track. Hands up high, let the energy fly. Everybody tune cause the mic is high. Yeah. Talk times on the vibe won't stop. Mr. Coop turning it up a notch. Speak your truth, bring what you got. Truth meets laughter when the mic stays hot. From the first hello to the last coffee pour, we're locked in strong. Wanting more, wide awake from the jump. No lie, morning feels better when the mic is high. Good morning's flying, no call out. Every voice counts in this crowd. Turn it up, don't miss your chance. Step right in and join the dance. So the mic is hot, the show's in gear. Mr. Coop keeping it real right here. Wake up, fired up, hit your stride. Everything's brighter when the mic is high.
What's up? What's up? What's up, peoples? How you doing, Tuggo?
What's up, man?
Man, oh man, oh man.
We got a
This is
treat already
Friday.
this morning. Isn't it crazy? On a Friday, we got a treat already this morning.
Oh yeah. It's raining. It's raining goodies all week, man.
I'm
This has
telling
been unfreaking believable.
Last week, too. I haven't even had a chance to catch up all of last week's stuff.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. This has been absolutely crazy. I don't even know where to start half the time. I'm like, let's just throw a dart. Whatever it lands on, that's what we're going to talk about today. There's so dang much of it. Oh, man. So, yes, we got dropped with some goodies this morning. What do you think about that?
I thought it was really strange. So I was sitting down with my youngest. We were going over some ABC mouse. You know, we were working on some of her reading. And when I was clicking stuff or getting past a bunch of notifications to sign in, I accidentally hit a notification on my phone. And bam, Preston was live. So I accidentally tripped over her being live. Otherwise, I would have never noticed it. But I was sitting there, you know, going over. We do like an hour and a half of reading time first thing in the morning. And that just popped up right on it. It was just some weird random coincidence.
Yeah, I know. I got over there close to the end of it, but hey, you know, it was interesting. It's basically her just letting everybody know it's coming. It's coming. But it's kind of weird though. I mean, you got Crook over there, right? I didn't see him till the end. You know, he's in the comment section, not on the live stream.
No, I didn't see any comments. I recorded the broadcast. So,
but the thing that got me the most is the fact that I thought that he was a 2L's supporter over her.
Yeah, that's what I had thought.
Now he's bragging about being a mod over there. That's kind of interesting.
Not just that, Michelle said that that essentially she was being threatened and all this other stuff, which I took to be John Cook. You know, I mean, who else could it be? Honestly,
Right.
it could come up on the property and threaten her. So, if that's the case, then why is he modding over there? I mean, he's shutting down anything? I do like this though. Check this out, because
What you got? What you
she
got?
cuts off all of the replays. See, people, if you get a chance, if you see these people go live, they cut off the replays. So film it, film the whole thing. Make sure you catch the chat too, because we can download it, but the chat itself we lose. So I like having the chat, because I like to see the comments, where she's going over, like when she's saying things like, hey, my handwriting expert is the greatest out there. I'm asking her things like, your handwriting expert is not allowed in multiple courts. And other people are like, she answers Dragon's Gravy, because he said your handwriting expert has been proven to be duplicitous. And she got upset about that. No, he's the greatest. And, you had Karma here and more people. But yeah, she I always like seeing the comments, because people, whoa, you can tell that people say what they want.
Oh yeah. I mean, for the most part, I was reading quite a bit of those comments this morning, and I really didn't see anybody getting really nasty.
No.
I mean, yes, asking questions. I did see the one where you told her straight up that Lisa made claims about her, going after donors, and she misread that 100%.
Oh, well, she said that Lisa did, and I have. So she keeps saying that shit, that I've said she went after them. It's just like, remember when 2L said that you had accused her of embezzlement, and it's like, no, you were reading what someone had written about her, with Lynette.
Right.
It's the
She
same
tried
thing.
bringing that up last night.
Did she again? The
Yeah,
embezzlement
I was snooping on the transcripts.
thing?
I'll go get that while you finish what you were saying.
Okay. Well, it's the same thing. They don't listen, like I told her. So she was like, oh, Tug, you've said that too. No, actually, you can check my stream last night. I've said I've never seen proof of that. The first time that I ever heard that she supposedly attacked any of the donors, that was Lisa talking about her attacking people over the fence, saying that she was too bougie for it and everything. Now, I myself don't make it a habit of believing Lisa. So those people, they don't show evidence. And I know anytime they want to run someone down, well, they'll just make up shit. So this is Lynette's problem. And I posted to her about this. She can't differentiate between Jeremy Hales and Lisa. She can't treat them as two separate things. In one thing, I believe she's very wrong. But in the other, I believe that money and shit, that's hers, and these people will do anything to keep it. So.
Oh, yeah. I 100% agree with you on that one. Dang it. It lost it. I'm going to have to go back. Never mind. Yeah, this is I'm trying to pull this up for a second.
I've got the transcript too.
I do too. But I went to blow it up, and when I did, it took my search away from me. So there it is. So now, so I'm at 21 minutes in. Okay. Now we can get rid of that window, and I just scroll down to 21 minutes in. Because when you take the search window away to blow up the screen, it takes you right back to the beginning of the transcript.
Yeah, it's at 29, 21. See, what I do is I feed a workflow into ChatGPT and dump all the transcripts in there.
Right on. But let me move this over here, and we'll get this up on the screen, because she's doubling down on it. She's literally trying to double down on it. And it's crazy because we were reading an email. We weren't making claims of anything. But she's still trying to double down on it. Coop denies saying anything in Tug's stream. Then he claims that they were reading legal documents. No, we were reading a freaking email.
Yeah. Well, it is a legal document in the sense that it was sent to the police. So it's a FOIA document. So it is technically a legal document, but not in the sense she's trying to make it.
And see, this is the kind of stuff that she does with me. Okay. And then she goes, lies. No, it's not a lie. How is it a lie?
Here, it's right here. It's here. I'll pull it up in front of them. That way, it's right on the damn screen.
All right.
This is that piece of the email. This is exactly what you're going over. It has the word. You can see the word, that donated all to us, and she embezzled it, and her husband. This is to Brett Buttchamp, and this is from, who? Oh yeah, Preston, not us.
It's insane how these people's minds work. It really is.
They lie and lie and lie and lie.
Well, see, the thing that kind of gets to me is the fact that when we dispute anything that they lie about, we literally pull it up on the screen and dispute it. We show the evidence. She never shows anything.
Oh no.
It's just they lie. They lie. Yeah. I mean, come on. If you're going to prove me a liar, go get the transcripts just like we do. I mean, as much as the YouTube transcripts suck, I don't have mine turned off, so she can go get them anytime she wants.
Yeah. Well, that's her purview, but again, she's like, I take clips,
Okay. Well, if you take clips, you can transcribe them. So the clips that she's taken, is she hearing them the right way and then it just comes out of her mouth the opposite, or how does that work? Because I mean, I can sit here and say that the sky is blue out there right now. Okay, she'll come back and say, "No, Coop said it was red." That's how her mind works. I don't understand it. It kind of gets to me a little bit sometimes. It's kind of nuts.
It's so redonkulous, man. It's like clown car in motion.
Clown car.
I liked the stuff about Megan. That was absolutely nuts.
Oh yeah, I was reading some of that this morning. I listen to you guys' show every night, and to make up flat out falsehoods, especially about this so-called scam call. Now, see, Mama Coop is into all of this scammer stuff. She's every time we get an alert anywhere around us, whether it be schools or communities or whatever, she's alerted by it in our area. And whenever Lisa made that comment, Mama said, you know what? I'm going to go check that out. So she searched Sumter County, and Sumter County apparently is pretty bad about that. People scamming people.
Yeah, and I'm like, they have warnings posted. So they have them on their websites and stuff, but I mean, check this. So I went and I did a search, looking for them posting anything about it, and they have them all over their website. Like here, you can see there's their scam alerts. They're telling you the Sumter County Sheriff's Office is warning the public of phone scams involving calls from a subject identifying themselves as either a bondsman or a member of the Sheriff's Office, jail, requesting payment for bond. So they're telling you it's a scam. That is their post. So I mean, they're making it very clear. But no. Lisa's thing is so funny in the way that with no proof, she tries to connect. Megan, because Megan said, she was like, we're going to dispute a few things here because there had been rumors passed by her chat, mind you, that were saying that he was getting bond, that he'd be bonded out for like $1,000 or $1,500. And she focuses, she's like, $1,500. That's what the scammer said. So she's got to be connected. Well, first of all, is there any proof that there was a scammer? Did you record the call? Any of that shit? I doubt it. I absolutely doubt that. But even if there is, your connection to her is she said something about a number and you're like, that's proof. That ain't proof. That's called defamation.
Yeah, she's trying to accuse, just because I heard when Megan said that. How is she tying Megan from that comment to her supposedly getting a phone call? Because I'm going to tell you right now, this woman lies so much. I don't believe anything she says. And did she show any proof on the screen that she got a call from this individual? I think it's all a made up story. And it's just her. She heard Megan say that. Oh, I'm going to get her now. I'm going to tell my audience that, hey, look, she made this phone call. She's the one trying to do it. She's trying to get my credit card information.
It's just so wild, man. When I read through that, I was like, are you kidding me? Did you really just say that? Yeah, her stuff on that was pretty funny. There's a video clip floating around, but it's even longer than that. Because she goes, she was like, with Megan. So Megan that night, Megan goes live, right? And this is where my summary is here. She says there were rumors that Gabe was home and paid a bond of $1,500 to be released. And I'm like, where the hell did that come from? How did Megan know that anything like that being released after she knew he had no bond? Because she was bragging about how to get that information. How does she know that? Shady ass shit. That's where it is. So she's going over and she's accusing her of being involved with that. She says that she knew who that person was.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is just straight fucking. That's why when this nut job talks about, oh, I'm going to sue Megan, Megan absolutely has a reason to comment on every one of your fucking streams because you accused her of just some horrible shit, horrible things. So
now I didn't get to the Easter eggs that she supposedly had coming out last night. So is she claiming that she's literally suing Megan?
Oh, you haven't seen the screenshot yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Let me send that over to myself. It's on my phone. I haven't set up yet. Okay.
See, I'm a little backwards than you are. You stream later at night, so you have all day to look over all these goodies. Well, I go to bed, and all these goodies come out after. So I have the morning just to try and cram everything together.
I'll tell you, like, what really makes my stuff work out is this wonderful person. I'm going to give a thumbs up. That would be Allison. Allison is the reason that I notice a lot of things. She helps out so much. I mean, and, with the stuff that she does too, it isn't just it isn't like just keeping up with her. I like laughing at these people and their drama, but what she does screenshots of what's in the chat, but also she'll catch the topic and she'll tell you what that's over. So last night there was I
caught her third round and then I had to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, it may be on the third round actually, but you'd have to look at the thing on the screen itself. That's where, a lot of times I won't look at I'll look at the screenshot of the people speaking or whatever, but I won't look at what they've pulled up on the screen, but here's what they pulled up last night. This is supposed to be her proof. Now she said that it won't be in time to stop the stuff today. So that means Megan will win today. But she said this is her proof. Now, of course, no law firm until there is a fucking lawsuit. I believe nothing. Okay. I've been saying I personally would consider it a wonderful Christmas gift if there's a lawsuit for me to laugh at. Again, we'll fundraise the shit out of Megan being able to go after her. I mean, it will be awesome. But here she's saying that it's a law firm that has engaged her. Okay. So she said, work requested litigation against Megan Melissa Voss. Dear Lisa, we are pleased that you, Lisa Lee, the client, have agreed to engage redacted law firm PA, the firm, to represent you in connection with the above referenced matter and any other matter requested by you and agree to by us in writing. $5,000. That's her proof. That's it. This is where her big bombshell right here. This.
Well, there's no proof of anything.
Exactly.
I mean, as far as we know, she typed this up herself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's nothing in this that's proof. I hope it's real. I really do. I don't wish a lawsuit on Megan, but I'm like, but Megan said, she's like, bring it, fuck these people. And I mean, again, in the same stream they're bragging about this, they're accusing Megan of being a bond scammer, being attached to them, having association with the people who called her up. So, she also forgets promoting that certain paint chips video. I'm sure if you ever get to a jury, I'm sure the ladies on a jury would really love that video. I'm sure they'd be like, that person right there is such a great person.
These people, I just don't get it. Now, I'm not going to say she hasn't engaged with a lawyer. Who knows? I don't have any proof of it. I can't say 100% that she's lying or telling the truth. She lies so much, I'm kind of questioning it. But according to her, she has a lawyer. Now, we will see. We will see. Having a lawyer and using said lawyer, now that's two different stories. We will have to just wait and see. But I will tell you, you guys put up the crowdfund for this, and I will push the shit out of it. I'm not going to let Megan hang out to dry out there over this. Not going to happen.
Yep.
But yeah,
it's even funny. Hey, you want another piece of wow?
Oh,
so
go for it, man.
Apparently,
Go for it.
she threw a damn fit and had the Village News article taken down that talked about her felon husband living in the Villages.
Yes, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some clicking this morning and like, wow.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? So
somebody,
go ahead. Yeah, I mean, it's true. That's the crazy fucking thing is it's true. But these people, all they do. See, this is the lifestyle of the don't do shit in life. They just sit around, a whole group of them, targeting anything that comes up that they don't like, and they hope it works.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's insane that I don't know if she bullied this newspaper, but it's pretty funny. This newspaper put out this article, and now it's been retracted for some reason. I can only assume, I can only guess, speculate as to who is responsible. But she's been rolling with this claim. He's not a felon, but yet it's written right there on court documents. How can you not admit that?
Well,
you know what I mean? I mean,
I'm sure that they got they have a group of people that they threaten people in Antioch. They threaten people with harm. Some of them do. I mean, that guy, that dude that paint chips brought in, the in-bombing guy. Yeah, that guy over there.
Yep.
Yeah, he and paint chips. I mean, you've said, hell, like I said, I've had my own fair share of threats, which are funny. Oh my God, did you see my article yesterday that I got from from Volmity?
No. I know you were telling me that he was doing some puff pieces on you, but I haven't seen them yet.
So he admitted the other day that he sends out email trackers, right? He told me this in conversation that was going back and forth, very lovely, lovely conversation. Well, what he exposes is the fact that he doesn't expect anyone to click his articles. In fact, he was so moved, I guess, by the fact that I actually clicked that. He was like, I know you read all my stuff. I'm like, of course I look at your stuff. You get women put in jail. You still babies. I mean, shit. I read you're a living Jerry Springer meme. Of course I do. But he wrote an article. He was like, yeah, he's my biggest fan. But it's all based on the fact that I actually open his emails.
I find that interesting that you have to be such a low character that you need attention so bad that you're literally tracking the people that read your articles. You're literally tracking the people that you send emails to. That's got to be some serious mental issues there. What reason behind tracking anything? I don't get it.
It's what do we call that? It's called being a loser.
Well, maybe he's looking for that one woman that clicks on his
See, he's like, well, you're reading my stuff that isn't attached to Hales. I'm like, no shit, dude. You know why? Because what's that? Oh yeah, you got a woman put in jail that had nothing to do with it. That was amazing, and I'm sure she paid you for the privilege. So yeah, after that, I looked through them, you know. Now they're so poorly written. That's the problem. Here, I'll show you. Like what's amazing though, is he proves that he tracks all these people's emails, which, you know, again, for me, I don't care. You know, what does that matter to me? But maybe that should bother people like Bruce, because what happens when they get tired of old BBB? Here's the tracker thing, by the way. So on the bottom of this, when he posts this, right? I mean, he wrote an article because I click his emails. That's what it is. Check that out. Oh my God, he saw a post. He opened my emails. I mean, that's really like he had to. It's so rare for somebody to click his shit that he has to track. Look, see, I've subscribed to his page, and when he sends out emails, it's like, look, oh, he opened my, he opened it more than once. Oh my God, he actually looked at my posts. That's so funny. I mean, it's literally, he wrote me about it. It's so funny to read too. And my God, I really think he has an abuse fetish.
Yeah. I mean, I think he sits there and I don't think he knows how to react to a lot of the stuff that you and him talk about. I mean, you go at him with some pretty swift stuff, and this guy, it's like he doesn't know how to answer.
Oh, dude. Well, he just doesn't know how to deal with it. He's like, oh, you're my biggest fan. I'm like, of course I am, you loser. What are you talking about? Of course I am. I've never seen a clown like this.
I never really paid any of those guys any attention. And, you know, the one article where he had the woman put in jail, that's the first time I'd ever read anything of his. And I found that astounding. You know, I'd heard about things in the past that he had done with some of these people, but literally taking a source, trying to help this woman, he ends up getting her arrested. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Well, what's amazing too, okay, so his thing on this, I forgot to mention this. So on this, he notes, I can't even see that there. It looks blank almost for me for some reason.
Well, I think you scrolled it up, didn't you?
Here, let me see if I...
Yeah, you had it scrolled up. There you go.
Yeah, well, I'm showing here's this part.
Right.
You know, and I'm going down through this. I don't know.
Yeah, once you get past that 10 and that 16, there's nothing. It's just white.
Well, shit. You know, well, let me see if I can get a better picture of it for you. Because what he does is he puts up the trackers, is what, you know, he's showing all the little trackers on it. And it's funny. There's 4 of them, but in his email, he's like, "Oh my God, you clicked an article 3 times." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, well, let's look at it." All right, I clicked it at 9:25 when it came in. It received at 9:34. I opened it, and I opened it again at 10 whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, dude, how do you think I find the other articles? Like if I want to go back and read, say something where he's being stupid and talking about Jay." I'm not going to go, like, I don't bookmark his Substack. I just click in his shitty emails. But he's so, that amazed me. He was so overwhelmed that somebody reads his stuff that he had to write an article about it. I've never in my life seen something like that.
It's insane. I mean, you guys have all told me over the time, you know, months about this guy. And you know, when I finally do read one of his articles, I think you were on with me when we pulled it up when we were talking about it. And then this guy sends me an email trying to say that I support somebody that's a PDF file. And I'm like, where did that come from?
Well, it's because they're hit piece writers. They're also hope it will back you off. If you say something and they're like that, most people are like, oh, me, I roll forward. I keep telling him that he needs to get hair plugs or something, because right now he looks like a human version of a roofie, you know?
Right.
Like women would avoid him, you know?
He needs to lay off that 2-inch pipe hair gel is what he needs to do. I mean, his hair is looking pretty ratty.
But
But
some of these, he must have an abuse fetish. Like when you read through some of these emails, they are pretty mean.
I just can't understand how he goes from us talking about his article. We literally had it on the screen, okay, reading it. And the whole discussion between you and I was how he got this woman arrested.
Mhm.
And when he sends this email, I don't engage with these fools. I know you guys like to have fun with them. Me, I
Actually,
just don't fool with them.
Shizzy, okay, they've apparently blocked Jay. Like they don't even engage with Jay anymore, which is sad because Jay was always funny with it. They will engage sometimes with Shizzy, but they don't that much. I've thought about just tagging him in randomly to stuff and letting him get involved, but I'm kind of greedy. I like to do it myself. But Volmit's got a hate on. I actually think it's because he's very jealous of Megan Fox, and he knows if he wouldn't have burned Megan, that he could actually, instead of sitting over there with Felon Boy and getting, if he's lucky, if he rides my name, maybe he can get a dozen clicks. If he was over here, man, thousands of people would be watching what he's saying. And
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
upset him.
I mean, think about it. Megan does you guys do 4 shows a week, but she also streams during the day a lot of times too. And she covers all kinds of stuff. And when she streams during the day, she'll have 2 or 3 people on with her. He could be right there with her.
Oh, yeah.
People hearing his stuff. But no, he went the opposite direction. It's insane though. These people, I've read some of this stuff, and you've told me about some of the stuff, and it's amazing at what he sits there and just keeps feeding it. It's like he's glutton for punishment. I mean, some of the stuff you guys write back and forth is just astounding. I love it. It's funny and shit.
I love it. I just love making fun of him. I have a lot of fun with it. So he cries a lot in my emails. Though. I kind of feel, I don't know, he's a very sad person.
Well, maybe he's bidding for an interview. Have you invited him on for an interview yet?
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Yeah.
We'll get right on that.
Please hold your breath. Please hold your breath.
Exactly. No, he wanted to throw in with Felon Boy and Fatty and all them. Enjoy it, enjoy the obscurity. I would consider bringing him on and laughing at him and just having him erupt. Now I'd have to take it on Rumble, but the only problem with that is that he'd probably cry live, and then I'd feel bad.
Right on. Man, I can't believe this. My damn chat stopped on me on Restream. Dang it.
Why did you break that coop?
I don't know. It does this every once in a while. Rumble, it'll pop up, but YouTube, it just stopped. Mama Palmer's was the last comment I got on Restream, but yet I can go over here and they're just talking away over on Restream or on stream on YouTube. Give me just a second. I want to check and see something. Go ahead and hold down the fort. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, folks. I mean, so talking about the stuff with last night, by the way, and the accusations against Megan. All right. It was unreal. It was absolutely unreal because when you go through, she tells you this is the way this conversation goes, and I'll probably get even more in depth tonight. But she said when Gabe got transferred, get this, he was transferred from Sumter to Volusia County. When he arrived at Volusia County, I was actually at a doctor's office. I could tell the call it was a private number, but usually right now it's coming from legal, right? So I answered it, and it was a guy claiming his name was Sergeant Watson, and Gabe was just transferred over to Volusia County, and he's able to get a pre-trial bond of $1,270, right? And I'm like, really? I'm like, he goes, I need your information. And I said, so Gabe just got devolution. You're telling me that he told you to call me and give this bond? And like, oh, okay. You know, and I'm like, I'm going to have to go get my card and I'll get back. Where can I call you back? And so she was going to give him the information because she's stupid enough to give him the information. Now, out of that, Megan said, these are her words. She said, Megan said something about bond and $1,500. So she was like, oh my God, how'd you know that? So it's not even the same total. But yet she still tried to connect that. Yeah, she was going to give that scammer that money, though. Isn't that amazing?
It's astounding how she makes these leaps. But honestly, when it comes to the thing with Megan, I think she had got that clip sent to her, or she listened to it or heard it. I don't know, whichever. And then she concocted this whole story in her head. I don't believe anybody called her. I mean, because for one, how would these scammers get her phone number? They have more than one.
She'll be on the contact. You know what amazes me? So she said the other night, she said, no lawyer for Gabe. You remember that?
Right.
So she's going to spend the money that she has to go after Megan Fox, but not help Gabe. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's your paramour. That's your husband. And you're going to go after someone on the interwebs instead of helping your husband. That's absolutely insane. I mean, when it comes to Mama Coop and myself, if she was in trouble and she was sitting in jail, I'd be doing everything within my power to try and help her. Not sit there and say, oh, yeah, you're on your own. I got to sue this person over here for no reason.
Oh, man, I'm going to have a raider in a second, I think. Are you raiding already, girl?
Bug! The bug alert.
Yeah, we were reading today. Boy, her reading's eating good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like ABC mail.
Yeah, well, they still haven't mailed me. I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe it's taking a little way because maybe other people are mailing.
You got more patience than I do. But anyway, look, I'm on somebody else's show. Give me a kiss. What do you think? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
But maybe the other people are mailing and they can't do use. You know what I mean?
But hey, we may go back over to the toy store a little bit today if you want. Yeah.
Oh, ice cream.
Not ice cream today. Ice cream maybe this weekend though if you're good. Okay.
Yeah.
And clean that mess up you made. Okay. All right. Love you.
Now, did you happen to see what transpired yesterday? We got a pretty good size drop on the old Pacer yesterday.
Oh, you talking about the documents along with those wonderful transcripts of the demo?
Yes.
I sure did.
Oh yeah, I haven't got a chance to go over A through G.
What was amazing about that? So, Fatty she knows so little about the law that she said the way that Randy put this together, that it was vastly inappropriate. Why? Because it's to the point. It's concise. I'm like, no, courts like that, actually. If you've got something that just needs to be to the point, then you go with that. But she thinks that somehow that's inappropriate. But then again, I guess if you're sitting around with paint chips, he writes 50 fucking pages for everything he does. Maybe, or Lips, who drops how many pages on stuff. Maybe that's what you start thinking.
Here it is right here. The notice of providing deposition experts. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. See, I was waiting on something like this. I think Randy did this mainly to get a ruling out of the judge. Because, I mean, judge is sitting there not ruling on anything right now.
No, well, I mean, for the bankruptcy, the wait is fine. I mean, they actually have a hearing coming up on the 25th. So all this is going to go in with it. What he's saying is this is a notice that he's going to provide these excerpts. He's saying, hey, these right here, these show what it went on. And what I want is I want to continue the deposition. So he's saying, this is to support that motion where I want to compel that. And her attitude was so bad in that, so poor, that I want sanctions as well.
Now, I just heard about the 25th hearing coming up. I do know that they have one scheduled for September, but the one in September is supposed to be the end all be all. It's supposed to be the end of it. But how can they're going to have to push the September one because the deposition hasn't been fulfilled. It hasn't been done. Dennis and Randy don't have all of the information that they need.
Well,
so
they may allow them. First of all, we're going to see the new judge in action, so that will be interesting. But on top of that, yes, they can bump things. I can't remember what was the September. Wasn't that about homesteading though?
I think the one in September.
Sexy Chad, I'm looking at you. Chad, you looking so good today, by the way.
I can't remember. I thought the one in September was supposed to be it was supposed to be whether they made a decision on all of it.
I thought it was the homesteads argument. Chad, do you all remember?
How did that get pulled up there? Huh. Well, why did that do that? That's weird. Huh. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. What was that?
No, I was asking Chad if they remember like what that's for. Because I mean, I can't. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've looked at it.
Restream is being a pain in the butt today. Usually, I can flip back and forth through these tabs and not have to worry about anything. And here it is. It's back through the tabs again. How is that doing that? It's not supposed. It's supposed to stay on the one tab.
I have no idea. Just to make sure.
Well, what I'm going to...
It's going to be like...
What I'm going to do is I probably pulled it up wrong.
You're going to be like, oh my God, you're on Only Grands. What's up?
Yeah.
Somebody said that. They were like, with Preston, I mean, she maybe hasn't aged out of all that. She can go on Only Grands. I was like, oh, that is terrible.
I'll just do it like this. We'll pull this up in a separate browser altogether. Where are you at? Share, add. I want to open with Edge. That way I can go through this stuff without having to worry about all the other tabs that I'm dealing with. All right. Edge 145. Share. All right. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. We don't have to worry about all them other tabs. Is it still up there? Dang it. Try this again. I'm bumfunkled today. Something with Restream. I'll get it working eventually. Chrome tab. No, I want that one. This one right here. Okay, here we go. There it is. All right. So, what did you find important about this? Well, I haven't got a chance to go over any of it. I listened to you and Megan last night a little bit on it.
Well, one thing you get, so you've got this page or with this, but it's telling you he's going to take excerpts. Have you gotten the other documents that go with this?
Oh, yeah, I got it all.
Okay. So those are where it gets interesting because it tells you that he's laying out, again, the idea, the basis for why he needs to be able to continue depo. And he's, again, each one of those excerpts, they lay ground rules. You have early termination or interruption warnings. It goes all the way to termination. So he does it very concisely. He's showcasing, hey, here's A through whatever. And like I said, it's easy to read with the judge. It doesn't overwhelm them. Again, they were talking about this last night. And you don't get the fact. Sometimes you need something meaty, right? You need something that showcases case law and everything else. That's not what this needs to be. This just needs to lay out a foundation wherein it supports what's going to be discussed for the 25th. So I think the most important, the best thing with it is it's giving you a window into how the argument's going to go. And you've actually got some of that depo too. Now,
yeah, that's what I like about the way Randy turns in a lot of this stuff. He's pretty much short and to the point. Okay, judge, this is where we're headed. This is where we're going to end up. A lot of this other stuff that gets posted to the courts, it's just a bunch of, in my opinion, dribble. It's just a bunch of wasted space of words with a lot of these people. The 2 motions that were turned in before Randy's were just, I don't, everything that he was talking about, I think could have been done in like 3 or 4 pages instead of 27 pages. That's just my opinion on that.
Yeah, well, all of that mess, period. a lot of Paint Chip's issue. God, I mean, he loves the sound of his own voice. He loves it. And you can tell. I mean, you can absolutely tell. Lord, Randy, he makes a pretty good. You have to remember time limitations and everything else when you get into you get in there and you're making your points. So he's telling you this is how it's going to go down, and I think he does very well. Like that's a good stage for him.
Oh, I agree. But one of the things that it was kind of funny with the fact that Big Boy came on to read her motions. Okay. I mean,
well,
she wrote them. She claims she wrote them. So why are you having somebody else come on and explain your documents?
That was it. Yeah. She was like, well, I need someone to explain. Why you can't explain it? Yeah, exactly.
You wrote it.
Yeah. You wrote it, didn't you? Didn't you?
Oh my. And that's one of the things I found very funny about that whole deal. Here, we got Richard here to read these documents so we can better understand them. And I'm like, you claim that you're pro se, that you wrote these. Why does he have to read them? That doesn't make any sense to me. But then again, like you said, anything that he writes, he loves the sound of his own voice. He loves to read his own work. I don't know how many hours he spends, making this stuff, coming up with this stuff. What do you think? You think he's doing it on his own, or you think he's using AI? I don't know.
Who knows? Again, I'm not saying definitively that he wrote anything.
Yeah.
My own opinion is it looks a lot like his writing.
Exactly.
With that, I also I think the method of putting her address up there multiple times, like she is very not with that. And I do think it's really funny that she didn't seem to note what Gabe's own statement said, because Gabe's statement said multiple times, he put it in my hand, he didn't put it in my hand, So
I was just fixing to ask you about that. Did they actually bring that up last night?
I don't know. Let me check real quick.
Because that was very interesting. Because that was a nugget uncovered. What was that?
Yeah, that
Saturday
was a good
night,
catch, man. That was a Mr. Coop nugget too. He caught that sucker. That was good.
But that was interesting. That was very interesting finding that, and I'm wondering if she addressed that. Because like I said, I woke up this morning, I started putting things together, and I haven't had a chance to go over a lot of her stuff. But I would think that would be a key element for her to acknowledge, since a lot of people have been talking about it. Well, was it on the patio? Was it given to him in his hand, or wasn't it? I mean, you've got 3 different things to pick from. So if we want to get accurate, we need to know the truth, which I doubt we'll ever get that. But anyway, but I don't have any idea whether or not she talked about that or not. I would think if I were her, I would address it, trying to clear it up. But hey, that's just me. I know that
I don't see. I'm looking. They talked a lot about it. Apparently, that's what I'm trying to dig through it and see
why he said what he said.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's interesting because again, he is the main source, and she keeps saying, "Well, there's a video showcasing it." Okay, well, we have Gabe himself, who supposedly wrote that, testifying that something went down this way or that way. If that happened, are you saying there was a different time? Something else happened? Are you presenting the whole thing? What's interesting is everything that she's presenting knowledge of this man. She's presenting it on her property. Gabe, had it there. Everything. So she's making this argument that really she doesn't realize how bad her argument goes for, and it's her own argument is miss. If you were going to go in and argue this, there's another approach to it if you wanted to go this route, but no.
I just don't understand. When we read that the other night, that was so telling. Yeah, I mean,
well, you know what that also shows. Okay, people talk about how people cover the same thing, right? Because I mean, we talk about what comes up in the case, whatever comes up on the day, right? But you notice different people, they end up catching these little tidbits that other people may miss. Other people, you have like a certain opinion in it, and you put everybody together, and it's amazing because all the things that people end up finding, or just the way they look at items, I love it. That's one of the things I absolutely love about covering cases and stuff.
Well, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about this exact same thing, and they were talking about, well, you covered it, Tugs covered it, different aspects, different things.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm going to tell you the same thing that was told to me by another friend. Everyone has a different opinion. Your opinion on a subject could be completely different than mine or Tugs or Megan's or anyone else's. So people are interested in a wide variety of opinions. So there's no sense in not speaking your mind, your opinion on it. Give your opinion. You might find something that, like you said, we missed, You understand what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
And I firmly believe in that, because, I mean, the more people that are, voicing their opinions, the more things get uncovered in the long run.
Well, also, when you're dealing with proof, people will not only find pieces of something, they'll remember things from the past, hook in different pieces, but somebody may look at something differently, and you'd be like, wow, I never thought of it that way, and just change everything. That's why people like, I watch So You Don't Have to, Mark, Melissa, Allison, all these folks that are gathering, and they add things. There have been things that Melissa has noted, for example, that have just been mind-blowing with it. Susan, when she posts about stuff, sometimes I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I didn't think about it that way. I didn't think about that item with the law. We all know, when you look at some of these people, they say some very stupid things. Also, every now and then, one of them might hit something right, and it's like, okay.
Exactly. I mean, that's one of the things I do like about social media. There are a wide variety of different opinions on different subjects. I mean, if you stick to one echo chamber where there's only, so many people saying the same things over and over, you don't learn anything. But, like you just said, I watch So You Don't Have To. Then you got Allison in them. You've got Mark. You've got all these guys out here doing their own thing, bringing in a different perspective that we may miss. And I love that. I absolutely love it.
Yep.
So here's what we were talking about right here. Newbie did not ask my name before handing me the paperwork. Look at there. Oh my. And then he doubles down and says it again on 13.
Dude, you would know. Why would you need his name? His mugshot's out there.
Right. And then this is the part that I found really good. I declare under penalty of perjury that the foregoing is true and correct. Executed on August 1st, 2026 in the Villages, Florida. Okay, so you just sat here and swore under penalty of perjury that what you said is true. So we've got...
They don't have to legally ask your name. I mean, it's such a random thing in there. with proof of identity. I mean, again, they go in loaded to bear, hoping they can identify whoever's there. They know the house. They know that's absolutely her home. So when they've gone in, remember that she said that she talked to them the day before. When she's saying, I didn't talk to them on the 30th, yeah, they supposedly had a conversation on the phone on the 29th. Remember, she made that complaint letter. So
one of the other things I found interesting about that is apparently he had went down to a neighbor's house and knocked on the door and asked about 2Ls for some reason. She's claiming that's harassment. How is that harassment, asking somebody a question?
Well, make that point to everything's harassment. Now she'll send police to your home over garbage, but it's harassment if somebody actually tries to legally serve her.
But it's pretty wild. Newbie did not hand me any papers.
Remember too, it's harassment. If these people try to go serve Megan Box, it's harassment. Remember that harassment. That's what it is. When they're sitting around bragging about it and stuff, guffawing it. Yeah.
Here we go. I want to save this like this so I don't have to worry about finding it again. Cheek. There's that one. And then we got ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta. And then there's one more that we have to make sure is also. That one's up here. Patio table time. So I'm still trying to figure out which is the truth and which is a fib.
Well, that's you can't be both, right?
Nope.
Can't be both.
Nope. So what kind of goodies did we find with Allison last night? I did go over some of those. Like I said, 1 through 3, but the juicy stuff, I don't think.
Actually, the later ones are funny because you have, since Paint Chip's on there, they simul stream. And in the simul stream, she doesn't like that, by the way. 2L does not like it. Not necessarily because of the simul stream, but because that gives all the quote unquote flippers, her word, the flippers, they get to go over and comment. And boy, she doesn't like it at all. She wants them all banned. So those screenshots, a bunch of them catch what they're stating. And yeah, it's real interesting to see people that she has done wrong to, that are actually they're not questioning anymore. They've already asked their question. Many of them got banned from there for asking questions, and when they're actually able to say it, and they say it where some of these people from those chats, they absolutely want them banned, but they can't ban them. Oh, it's amazing.
I think we're going to head over there. What you think?
Yeah, check them out, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah, because like I said, I only got to the third round, and I think that was before Luthman came in. Mailman. So Luthman came in a little while. Oh, what the heck? No stories found. Okay, no stories found. But yeah, Luthman came in, and then, like you said, he simul streams on his channel. Why? I don't know. Guess maybe he needs some watch time hours, views.
Yeah, it gets views. That's exactly what it's for.
I mean, I if you need watch time hours, that's a good way to do it. Pair with another channel, and that way you can get them pretty quick.
I don't. Some people do that. I don't like. I figure it this way: if I go on with you, like if I did that, it would it cause problems because it would potentially cut into your super chats and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
I think that's kind of
when you have two channels starting out and both of them need to be monetized, need to get the watch hours, it's a fantastic way for both channels to get it because they're not monetized at that time. They're able to work off of each other and gain some watch hours together. But once you get monetized, like you said, it starts eating into the other person. So
have you seen did you see her complaint letter, by the way? You did.
Who?
About the 2L, about the processor.
No.
Would
The
you-
email to the judge?
now to the Fifth Judicial Circuit.
No, I haven't seen that. I think I saw you guys read over it, but I don't think I saw it.
Ooh, would you like to hear that?
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Throw that right in there. Give me a second. Let me pull that sucker up. It took me a minute to find it. So, dear sir, madam, I'm writing to lodge a formal complaint regarding the conduct of Mark Newby, process server, works for blah, 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 under the authority of the 5th Judicial Circuit on July 29th, 2026. So remember, they played this game where I didn't talk to him on the 30th. I didn't answer this. She's making it clear that she's there, you know? I mean, when you read her statements, tell me, is she not at that home? But listen to what she told the process server. She's like, that day, he entered my property and attempted to deliver legal papers. Security footage shows he first approached my door, then a neighbor's door, and finally another neighbor 3 houses down. That neighbor, who is not the person named in the subpoena, returned to my home with him. After receiving no answer, Mr. Newby provided another neighbor with whom he approached, calling them by my name, misidentifying her as me, an ill-attempted trick, his business card, which ultimately led me to call him. During the call, he told me he had a package for me, and after my questioning who it was and what it's for, he admitted papers were subpoena and stated that they had to be directly served to me. I informed him I was out of town and could not accept service. So she tells the process server on the 29th she's out of town. But if you read through her statement, I'm telling you, like her statements, I didn't come to the door or anything. Oh, really? That's weird. I thought you weren't even supposed to be home. She doesn't say I wasn't home. She says, I didn't come to the door. Huh.
Right.
So on the 30th, 9/16, Mr. Newby returned to my home and left the subpoena on my patio after speaking to my husband, who was out walking out to his vehicle to go to work, who he never, it actually says ever, not never, but I'll put it in, who he never asked his name, nor did he ask me or even if I was even home. Why would he ask if you were home? You told him you weren't. What's up? He is not the named individual on the subpoena. He falsely claimed I authorized delivery, which is untrue. So then she complains about compliance, blah, blah, blah. That's the narrative. So when she goes in and, the reason that's important, again, because she talks about how on the 30th, there was no conversation or anything else, but she omits that they did have a conversation on the 29th.
I'm pulling that up right now.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. It's yep, that's where the statement is. And it is here.
She's 7 and 8 on that for her statement. Yeah. She says, I did not answer the door. I did not meet Newby. Wait a minute.
Right.
And she also plays this. So she says on the 30th, I didn't speak to him in person, telephone, but she fails to mention that she talked to him the day before.
Right. I did not meet Newby on July 30th, 2026. I did not speak. No, you spoke to him the day before, right? On the 29th.
They're gaming. Hey, man, 760 people. What's up?
What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys may hail from. It sucks because the only thing coming through my chat right now, it started working again. Holy cow.
I was watching it on YouTube, so I can see the chat talking.
Right, I can see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But on the actual restream, it just now started working again. So sometimes it does that. Sometimes it just stops working, but now it's back. So now I can see I can do this now. Bam, just like magic. It just appears right on the screen. And see, when it's on YouTube, you can't star anything. You can't save anything. Like with StreamYard, you can pin a comment and you can come back to it later if you want to, right?
Yep.
Well, when my chat's not working on Restream, I can't pin it. So anyway, but yeah, it's right here. She's blatantly says she has not talked to the dude. Wonder why she left that out, Tug.
Well, just interesting, isn't it? I mean, it does add in another chapter of that. She also makes it sound like she thinks that he has to be honest with her. Now, he was when pressed about it, but they can use deception. They can absolutely use deception to get you served.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, they're just an extension of the courts, right? I mean, they are literally working for the courts, are they not?
Mm-hmm.
The subpoena servers. So
Yep.
They have the same tools at their discretion as any police officer does, I would imagine. So yeah, they can fib to you. I would think.
Well, we talked about the other day. There's a difference between using deception and committing fraud on the court. They're not doing anything. They're not lying to the court. They can deceive you in order to get you served. Because people will avoid them for sure.
Most definitely. So let's go look at some goodies on the fake book page. What you say?
Yeah.
This is where Paint Chips finally ends up coming into the chat. Hide.
Did you see the Bruce thing where he pops up yesterday? That was funny.
Is it this one here? Let me go see. Where's it at? I think I got it right here.
I think I've made him a little butthurt about something. I don't know. Poor Bruce.
I'm wondering about this though. Why is that doing that?
It does seem like Paint Chips insults Bruce in that. It very much does.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this pulled up real quick because I think you're absolutely right. It sounds like, come on, why are you being a pain today? It's because Tug's on here. It's mad at me.
That's right.
But I thought this was interesting.
How dare you do this to me?
I thought these guys all were buds. But then again, you do have Bubbles, which is an actual practicing attorney for much longer. I don't know how much longer. And he is butting heads with one that has had his bar license stripped from him. So maybe there is some tension there. I don't know.
Well, we know that there definitely has been tension between him, 2L, him, Lips, according to Preston, him, Preston, potentially Cook. I mean, who knows? But I do find that all of that pretty interesting.
Now I pulled this off of, I think, Facebook.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came from that. Oh God, I can't remember that.
Where were these guys talking though?
I think they posted in that one group where I can't remember the name of it. The one that came up in hearings where John Cook was a mod. It came up in the Ohio hearing. I can't remember.
Oh, that was it a slap group or something like that? Yeah. I'm not in there. It's just a little echo chamber over there.
That's all it is. It's a little circle jerk group.
Yeah.
Where they all
let's see who can rub the most butter on them at one time group. I mean,
well, it's funny because Bruce, we're finding out he's still around. In fact, Bruce, for a guy who just doesn't care and we're all beneath him, boy, he spends a lot of time listening, doesn't he, baby? Actually, he used to, it's funny when you reject these people. They're like, they're worse than estranged ex-girlfriend. An ex-girlfriend, you get that stereotype of like a clingy, possessive ex-girlfriend. These people are worse. You tell Bruce no? Holy crap. Look at what he was like. Fine, Larry, I'll burn your life down. I'll show you, Larry. And here he's just hanging around. He's like, oh no, he says again and again. Oh, so funny.
Here, let me take another hit of that spong and I'm coming after you with everything. I think they're talking about you.
Yeah. I don't
again. Most reliable verbal tick on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'll say it again. I pause. One of the reasons I pause is because I would work with very mentally ill people, and you wanted to be very careful. And if you weren't like if you get to a point where you pause, you say something that they don't find triggering, like again or whatever. Things you probably wouldn't want to do is, you probably also wouldn't want to have the personality of dried toast, like Bruce has. Bruce is one of the most boring human beings on earth. I mean, this is really what, he would be like, I hate Jeremy Hales. He's really bad. Until he gets upset. Then he's like, they're laughing at us. Yeah.
So, yeah, this is where I figured, yep, when he said the biggest fan, there's no reason to make divisive comments about my biggest fan. That right there, that's a telltale sign he's talking about you.
Yeah, well, this was off of the post where that post I was showing. This is in the comment section.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but again, are they peel for your hair or your? Is he asking Bruce that? Is he talking about Bruce's wig?
I don't know.
Seems like it. He likes to obsess over men's weaknesses.
Oh, agains. Are they a pill for your hair or your? Don't. So, is he? Yeah, I'm wondering. Is he referring to Bruce's hair loss or Michael Volpe's?
That's what I thought. I was like, man, is he talking about Michael? Because I keep talking about Michael needing hair plugs. It's all over the conversations, and I'm sure he's sending him over. He's like, oh my God, paint chips. You gonna let him talk about your honey that way? Because used to in the past, man, when I'd start making fun of Volpe, he would always tag Luthman in. Luthman would just come running. He's like, I'm gonna be right there, honey. I'm gonna jump on this grenade. I mean, he would just pop right in, and it was hilarious. Because he would never handle his own business at all. But lately, he's just been making him deal with it. I know. So paint chips ain't getting involved in his little fights. So,
Dude, he pops up every once in a while. Now,
but not in emails and stuff is what I mean.
No,
let him. He used to every email. Again, if you started laughing at, he would just run in there. He'd be like, "Don't you talk about my partner-in-law?"
Well, I think. Now, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this. I think this is where Bubbles, being a practicing lawyer, he probably uses a little more common sense than the rest of these chuckleheads do.
Really? You think this is the guy who wrote the court behind the scenes and may end up getting suspended or more? I don't know. I mean, if you're comparing him to, say, paint chips, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
It doesn't take a lot of restraint to have more restraint than the guy who went on a Zoom call and pooped on it. Yeah.
Well, he's the type that he wants to play behind the scenes. When it comes to public, you very rarely see him post. I think he's a little more conservative when he posts in public. Like you were talking about the emails. He doesn't really want to get tied up in the emails. Why? Because that can come back to bite him if he says something wrong. Where these two mutton heads, Volpe and Luthman, they just don't care. they just say whatever they want. I know that you've had email chains with paint chips before. And the way these two, Volpe, he's more conservative on what he says. Compared to what I've seen out of you and Shizzy and Jay talking to this moron, he doesn't really engage to the point that you guys engage with him. But Luthman tries. He tries to get just as down and dirty in those emails. I find it funny. It's hilarious listening to you guys read those email chains.
I enjoy them. I think they're funny. Again, I'm surprised. Well, people don't deal with these. Again, it's because they fear people like this because they'll try to take everything from you. When they get butthurt, when they get their asses chapped about it, they'll try to hit. Who cares if it's some clown that gets 12 clicks, half of them from sock puppets actually gets them. In fact, hell, go check it out. What'd be really funny is maybe I'll write a Substack about him, and we'll see who gets more clicks. Wouldn't that be funny?
That'd be a nice game to play.
Maybe I asked him if I needed to send him $3 more, like his last fundraiser where he took on the man.
Now,
You can tell these guys don't have any real support. How can you tell? Because Volmic comes out and he's like, through this thing where this woman got jailed, I'm in trouble. The cops may come after me. I need help and I want to continue taking on the man. Give money. And the only people that gave money I gave $3 when I was laughing at him live. So, that tells you there's no real support. If they had real support, they'd be able to actually get some money there. I mean, sure, they can get some ash chap clown to pay them a few $100, I guess, for some of those articles, and they get desperate women to pay them for hit pieces, but they can't just get normal people.
Nah, the Substack stuff. I go over there. I never was messing with Substack, but occasionally I'll go over there and read some of the stuff that these guys put out. It's astounding. It's amazing. It's the imagination with some of these people. The fact that he literally has messed with some of his people that he interviewed is amazing. This woman he just had put in jail. And then, of course, I think one of my favorite stories was Lethman's prison piece.
Oh, yeah. He's come back a warrior.
Now, I haven't talked about any of this stuff on stream. It's just because I really don't. I know you like to play with them. Me, I just could care less about them. But they are entertaining. I got to give them that.
Oh, I love them. Entertaining. I have fun with them. I mean, who cares? Like you got to get to a point, and most people don't. This is why when we're talking about like regular people out there, you can watch, get along, whatever. But remember, these cases, first of all, they're not about us.
Right.
We're watching it. We're watching the stupid. The closer you get to it, though, these people get really upset, especially, you have some of these people that have probably never been called out in their whole life. They've never actually had somebody who didn't care about their threats. And, to be honest, there are things that could be, well, again, I personally would not contact all the politicians that they interview, but you want to push me and get into my life, man, maybe I'd change my mind. I think whatever. I hate politicians anyway. Fuck them if they don't do their background on
Exactly.
these people. But, these people, they have things to lose too. They are used to being in the driver's seat, though, making threats. And when you take that power away,
well, that's like two L's, to me, this is just my opinion. Okay, it bears no weight with anybody but myself. I do believe that she has been a bully her entire life, and she's never been called out on her bullshit. And she does not like it at all. I mean, if you throw up proof on your stream, calling her and showing proof that she has said something that is a flat out lie, she goes berserk. I mean, it's not too long ago. Remember those screenshots that were floating around about her chat talking about burning down barns and fences?
I remember.
And then she goes on to her stream and she's like, that never happened. It's a lie. Oh, really? Here you go. Bam. Tell me it's a lie now. Okay. Oh, she got hot over that. She was mad. But that again leads to the whole thing where bullies don't like to be called out. Me, I could give a shit less what these people say about me. It doesn't bother me one bit. I've been on here long enough. I've grown some pretty thick skin. Now, back in the early days, when I was first on YouTube, yeah, I took a lot of stuff personal back then. You probably remember at one point in time, the thumbs up and the thumbs down, you could see all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And YouTube took the thumbs down away from the public being able to see it because trolls would use that to try and intimidate creators. Me, I used to take that crap to heart. Not now. Now that I've gotten educated with YouTube and I've found out that any interaction whatsoever, whether it be a thumbs up, thumbs down, a comment, a share, it all helps in the algorithm. I do believe. Am I wrong with that?
Nope, you're right.
So
I've just always been a troll too. I am. They're like, they were whining, not to. They were like, I think, Tug, I think you're a professional troll. I'm like, yeah, I am a professional troll. You're right. You fucking are right. I'm a professional troll too. I love it.
We got something coming live.
Oh my God, what is it?
Oh, it's something online. I'm going to get it right now. I don't know what it's about. Mama Coop just reached out with a $2 super chat and said, Lynette, put up on post on YouTube. So let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, let's go see.
Sexy time.
I love ramblings of a mad woman.
I do too.
She did. Wow. And I missed. This was an hour ago.
Shut up the comments. Funny. It's funny that she talks all this crazy shit and she's noting that she has better things to do. Dude, you're the one who had a live stream. I mean, you know what? Again, Lynette, I know you listen to us all. I know it. So if you want to make money, fucking have a real live stream. You keep talking about, I'm going to have this expose. I'm going to show permits, everything. Do it. Have an hour long. You will probably get monetized. When you do, that's when you start chipping away at big fun over there.
Uh-huh. I had a subscriber yesterday. Why are you talking about her? Why are you trying to help her, to make money? And why this? There's a reason for it. Why should that money go into someone else's pocket instead of her own?
You want to be real blunt about that? You want a real answer on it? Because it's amusing. It's very amusing. Because there's a pool of people that this money comes from, and that pool, it right now all goes to 2L. If Preston comes in the game and starts taking attention, actually starts talking about what happened with Lisa, you don't think it'll pull some of those people away? And when she starts making, oh God, Lisa will go fucking berserk, and it will be amazing to watch. So,
well, think about it. When they were actually buddies, look at all the tens of thousands of dollars that came into someone else's pocket.
She made over $40,000 during that time. And again, hey, do you, but that money was on the back of Lynette. That was money that if Lynette was around, she would have made a bunch of that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. And see, if she would have started at the same time, talking about all this stuff, doing her own live streams, maybe 2Ls wouldn't have had the opportunity to turn most of the people against her.
Yeah.
They would have had a choice to go, okay, we're going to go over here and listen to this person. That's why I don't like these people. I don't like any of them. I think they are pure garbage. I have no use for them at all. But at the same time, why should she not be making her own cheddar? Why does she have to worry about all of the little leftovers that she may or may not get down the road? And for her to say she doesn't care about the money, that's bullshit. She cares about the money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody cares about money. That's the thing though. What kind of own is that? I don't care about money. The fuck you do care about money. You ask about, I care about money. My kids, man, I got kids to raise. So
right.
I care, we all care about it. Like I said, she asks for plenty of it. And really, it's a limited pool, Lynette. These people have poured bleach into it.
Well, see, these people think that there's a misconception that we're mad at them for making anything. I don't care. Make all of the money you want to make. Fleece all the people that you can fleece over there in your world. Okay? That's your business. Have at it. I don't care. Okay? I'm just to the point to where, why should these disgusting people, Lynette and Crook, why should they be handed scraps when they could be doing their own thing? If you're so upset because everybody on the internet's making money but you, well, that's because you're not willing to put the work in. I mean, she's monetized. She's got PayPal links. She's got Venmo, Cash App. She's got all that stuff. She can put that up. Am I wrong?
That's 100%.
Let's see what this crazy woman's got to say. Again, I've shut off comments because if you can't say anything nice, you shouldn't say anything at all. I haven't been watching her comments, so I don't know if anybody was getting mean over there or not.
Anything she disagrees with is mean. So
Yeah, you notice how a lot of people like to throw around harassment online and cyberbullying. I come on here and talk about a subject that I'm interested in, and as of right now, we've got 765 people in here that are interested in the same subject. How is that harassing anyone? Me giving my opinion on things. Huh. Oh, stop bringing my little girl into this. Stop believing. Ooh, you know her because you don't. Ooh, have you ever claimed to know HG? I haven't.
no.
I've
What's funny
never-
is in the past, though, you know what's really funny about Lynette bringing this up? In the past, when she wanted Lisa in the old slammer, she agreed that I had never harassed her job. But yeah, in this stuff now, it's we're all doing that again. It's a weapon. The kid is a weapon, and she wields it. She
Yep.
always has.
In a little while, I'm going to do another short. Oh, Tug. You got all notifications set over there, bud?
I do. They pop up on my phone. Now that assumes that that we'll actually have that pop up, but I definitely will try to have it.
Oh, going to do another short, little live to go over the garbage. Ooh. Tina said about my adoption, like she knows about my adoption.
Actually, you told her a lot. Preston. You told her a lot. I've seen the notes. I've seen. You know what's amazing, Lynette? I draw a line. Unlike Lisa, I draw a line on what I'll talk about. You know, I need certain things, but my God, some of the things I know you said, "Ooh, baby." Oh my God. So
I imagine that Tina's a treasure trove of stuff that she does not want out there. I can just imagine.
Oh, Tina knows, man. Tina knows. That's one of the things that now too with 2L being on the sideline. 2L will try to walk back some of those comments, by the way. She does sometimes. Like she tried to do a little damage control the other night, and then she went right back after Lynette, right after doing a little damage. She can't help herself, But what's funny is with Tina, the only reason that a bunch of those people didn't listen to Tina about what was going on is because 2L said not to. But
right
now 2L is, she said some pretty wild things.
Yep. I didn't know her. She wasn't there. I don't think Tina ever claimed to know her back then or claimed that she was there back then. This was all after the fact. I think Tina and her talked 2024, 2025. I think it was up until December-ish of 2025 is when they stopped communicating, I think. So Tina's just putting out her opinion on what has been said to her. So there you go. But I'll explain it all. Then maybe you'll see the truth and see how stupid she was by saying the dumb crap she said. Whoa. So how is she going to show proof, Tug? I don't think they ever show proof, do they? They just imagine what comes out of their mouth as their proof, right?
Well, it's kind of like, did you see the thing? Well, okay, I can say one time definitively she showed proof. That was when she showed all of the communications and stuff about the permits. That was pretty definitive,
Right.
But when she was talking about Ashley, for example, when she was saying that that piece that she had put up, where she was talking about a police record that somehow said that a case had been overturned, that proved nothing. That absolutely proved nothing.
Are you talking about the picture of the document she posted?
Yeah,
where it actually it actually proved that she did hit Ashley? That one?
Well, there's in the documents there, like if you scroll down, I don't know if it's redacted or what's in it, so I'd be careful about showing it.
No,
live,
I'm not pulling it up.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I don't remember what's all in it anymore. It's been a minute.
Yeah. I was tinkering with it one day, and I'm like, yeah. It's a little unclear, and it did have a couple addresses in it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fool with it. I'll come back to it one day when I have time to play with it. Use ChatGPT to clean it up and make sure none of the words get changed. Because I think we did go over that on stream one day, and ChatGPT had rearranged some of the words, and I'm like, I ain't fooling with this. People that believe they're relevant and lie and make up stories just so that they can get on YouTube. Oh, now she's saying that Miss Tina's making up stories.
Well, I know that a bunch of the stuff that Tina said was definitely not made up. Also, you know how I know that? Because your ass sat on a phone call with me with her. That's how I know. It's also how I know you lie. Because again, you still try to dance around the admission of conversation. It's amazing.
Now here comes the money stuff again. And make their little monies is ridiculous. I don't think Tina is monetized or anything. So, matter of fact, speaking of monies, boys and girls, guys and gals, if you would like to help out the channel, feel free. Everything is appreciated. Thank you. Anyway, money ridiculous when John gets available again. Oh, so now they're going to be partners in crime.
I guess so.
I will do a live, a small one, and get that situated.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Though that she suddenly likes John again.
Yeah,
she dumped on him. Just
hopefully that's if anything else doesn't comes to light that I need to do. Like I do have 10,000 other things to do. Well,
yeah, she's setting it up so she may or may not do it.
Yeah, so if she doesn't show up, no big deal. I had something come up. That's the whole situation there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope she does. I'm more power to her, I mean, like I said, I don't like these people. I think they're absolute garbage. But at the end of the day, she needs to tell the truth. Tell it. I'll be there to listen.
Yep.
And then I'll be there to comment about it.
You know what I thought was funny is we were talking about this last night. Lynette Preston, there is definitive proof that she uses sock puppet accounts.
Yeah, I heard about that. Now, YouTube or Facebook?
Facebook. So when she was trying to contact, remember when she was going after saying her ex-lawyer, who is now attached with the Attorney General's office in Iowa, I believe. What is his name? Ed Bull, I believe. Well, anyway, when she was reaching out, she was trying to go after Ashley, trying to get those records. Well, she didn't do it under her own name. See, Megan found this, and it was pretty good. She found where there was an account, and it said this. Now, listen, my screenshot is so bad, I'm not going to put it up there. But it was... Naisha Boo is the name of the account. Okay. But listen, you can tell that it's definitely Lynette. Mr. Bull, I'm trying to contact you through the Attorney General's office. I'm an old client. It's urgent, sir. I've left you a message there. Okay. Then she put up another one. Mr. Bull, I've been trying to find you. You represented me in Lucas County many years ago due to my stepchild. I need to speak with you about that case ASAP. I've called and left messages at your office. Please, Mr. Bull, need to speak to you. It's urgent. So that's definitely her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because, she's talking about, you were my lawyer before, my stepchild. She's trying to get the records. It's 100% her. But what it does is it proves definitively that she's out there using sock puppet accounts.
Now, here is a question I have. Oh, that was Jamie Starr Johnson. Never mind. I got it. All right. I'm fitting to send you something here in just a minute. So let me get it. If I can get it over here real quick, I will grab it on the phone and send it to you. This is interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, come back here, phone. I'm not sure about this, but we'll talk about it if you want to.
Okay.
Where you go? There you are. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. All right. Here we go. And it is fixing to be going to the Tuggermeister. Yeah. There you go, my man.
I was reading an exchange with Megan. Some of these people that go at her are so dumb. She was this woman was trying to talk smack to Megan, and Megan responded with I'm paraphrasing, but she responded with something like, talking to you has made me change my mind on abortion. Like you should have been aborted. And the woman that's commenting doesn't get that it's sarcasm and actually thinks that it's a comment that where she has managed to change her mind on that.
Wow. You want to hear about a new milestone that has just been hit today, my friend?
Sure.
805 fabulous souls hanging out in this chat.
Oh, good. Hey, tell other people we're live for a hot minute, and maybe you can pop Coop up and give him some love too.
Right on.
Coop does a good show. I like coming over here and just goofing off.
Yeah, I'm having a blast today. Did you get that yet?
Well, no, I'm taking a screenshot. You have to give me a minute. I'm taking some screenshots of that Ed Bull stuff. I'm getting some good ones.
Oh,
yeah. I found the original post. Megan again is the one that found the post originally, and she was trying to contact him. And the funny thing was, she actually hit him up with a press release too. But I mean, like I said, you can tell it's her. And I said it was on Facebook, but no, it is actually on Twitter. My bad. So give me a second. I'll look at that. What is this?
But the 2 L's is on a mission today. She's crawled out of her coffin early. She's up running the interwebs. Yes, what? Yes.
What does that even mean?
You tell me.
I don't understand it. What? After calling out for people in my county to run to the courts with cash for it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have runners. Moron. That's the thing. Okay, if I want documents from a court that's in, say I want to go to Sumter or Volusia, and they don't accept, like say they only accept money or cash or money orders or whatever. If I don't want to have to wait forever, if I want documentation now, you'll have locals go and pick stuff up. So
right, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's ignorant as shit.
I think they call that smart journalism. If you can't make it there, I mean, I know 100% that what Megan says is yes, Sumter County does not take money over the internet. Okay, they don't make that kind. You have to either send a check, cashier's check, money order, or cash. Okay, they don't take payments over the internet. So yes, if you want information, you have to go actually to the place or send all of it through the mail. Mm-hmm. And so what's the problem? She wants information. She's willing to pay for the information. I don't see what the issue is.
I just don't. Well, it's not about her. It's about getting the information with old Gaby Poo. You know, too, I'm sure Megan's very motivated now. If you want to aim at her family and shit, you know, like Gabe is on the show. Gabe is part of their damn show. So apparently you can't talk about a guy that is part of a show. Well, that's not how it works, you know? So
Right.
here's that, by the way. So
We talked about that the other day. You know, Megan's family, none of them are on the show ever. So why? I don't understand. I guess she's looking at it as tit for tat. 2 L's.
Well, it's it's that's what they do, man. They go after people's. I mean, again, they my ex isn't even in my life. You know what did they do? Oh, they decided to try to pull them in and tell people to contact her mother and everything. So you see, these are the comments though, and this is for sure Lynette, because just read it. It's about Ashley. That's, she says right here. So, Mr. Bull, I've been trying to find you. You represented me in Lucas County many years ago due to my stepchild. I need to speak with you about that case ASAP. I called and left a message. Yeah.
Now, this is, guys and gals in the chat, this is Lynette's.
That is 100% Lynette. But what's funny about that is these people claim they don't use sock puppet accounts and more.
Now, this is on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No. This is Twitter, actually.
Twitter.
Yeah,
okay.
I
I see the grok symbol there. Gotcha. Oh, I thought Twitter X would be a little too complicated for for Lynette. I mean, I'm lost when it comes to Twitter. I can't figure it out for the life of me. But for her,
Twitter's actually really basic. The problem is that Twitter has just become an endless debate on politics, and I burned down on it for about a month. I love going over there and arguing about shit. That's fine, but I just don't want to argue politics. I don't feel like any of them, really represent me or you or whomever. And I would rather get along with the people that are out there. We agree on like 99.9% of things. Having that thing divide us over billionaires that wouldn't give a shit about any of us, I reject that. So
right,
that's pretty much though what Twitter has heavily become. It was a political tool in the past, but it was also a social tool, and you could go over and argue about all kinds of fun social stuff, and you could argue with actors, actresses, whomever, the people who supposedly mattered. You could take them to task. That was always fun. Right now, I enjoy Facebook more.
Well, I've been on Facebook for a long time. When I started YouTube, I didn't do Facebook. I had an account, but I never messed with it. It just wasn't my thing. I was focusing on YouTube. And then when I found out that I could use YouTube and Facebook in conjunction with one another, that's when my channel took off in the niche that I was in at that time.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely unbelievable. So I started hanging out with Facebook, and just like anything else, you run away, you find your conversations that you're into, and it can get away with you. I fell into some goofy stuff on Facebook with politics at one point in time, back at the end of one president's term. And since then, I have smartened up and got away from all of that crap. Because just like with anything, go ahead.
No, it's just anything that's divisive. I don't argue religion. I don't argue politics with people. But I very much that doesn't mean I don't necessarily have an opinion on it. But my opinion, usually when people are like, "Hey, I think X, Y, I don't like this person," I'm like, I'm totally with you. I don't like that politician either. I don't like the other ones either. So, we agree on that. But, right now with what we cover here, when we're talking about these crazy people, I would much rather look at the insanity in life and maybe, just maybe, be able to change something, like taking false accusers to task. Oh, that's a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah. That's one thing when it comes to politics and religion, I do not get into that at all, period. That's a no-no when it comes to YouTube. I'm not going to put my audience to have to choose. Okay, so it's my politics and religion is my business, so I don't talk about it. But at one point in time on Facebook, I never did dive into the religion, but I did jump into the politics for a while. And you know what that cost me, Tug? A 10-year account on Facebook is what it cost me. We woke up one Monday morning and my account and my wife's account was gone just for posting 3 pictures of a bunch of cars driving down the highway. So from that point on, I said, nope, I'm not, because all my pictures, everything that I'd had for 10 years, gone.
The only thing I've ever done with politics, I kept hearing people, people will try to convince you to vote whatever side, right?
Right.
So when Kanye West ran, I decided I would troll all those people. And man, a bunch of them did not have a sense of humor about this. I put up a video and I thanked Kanye West for winning my vote. I put up a fake video about it. It's like how I voted for him. And holy shit, you should have read something. And I mean, I told people it's fake and everything, but of course, people just flipped out about it. But I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are like, well, you vote your conscience. And I was like, my conscience, it told me to vote Kanye.
Right on.
Oh my God, it was funny. But outside of trolling, like it's not worth it. The things we cover, oftentimes they get divided. Like in the Depp trial, man. Depp had made some comments about the Orange Man, things that he apologized for later on, but he said some stuff that when it came to the accusations that he had against him, that there were many people that wouldn't back him because of they were like, fuck him. It's he deserves whatever happens because. And like, no, you can't think like that. You can't think like that at all. So I try to stay focused on what we're doing with this.
Whenever you make somebody feel like they have to make a choice, that's where it all starts to fall apart for you. Everybody has the right to their own opinions. But when you're in the public's eye, like Johnny Depp and all these musicians and actors, okay, they have the right to their opinions. But when you come out publicly and you voice those opinions, now you're telling your audience they're going to have to choose whether they believe in what you're saying or what you're not saying. And that's something that will hurt an artist of any kind, in my opinion. Just look at poor Shania Twain. I don't even remember what she said, but it was something to do with politics. And she just was gone. She just disappeared years ago. I don't believe in it. I mean, if you want to bring your political views and your religious views to light, you're going to suffer the consequences because people aren't going to like it. Right on.
I'm looking through stuff from last night while we're talking.
Did you get that I sent you a minute ago?
Let me see. I think I did. I think I looked at it. Are you talking about the post?
2 L's, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I don't understand it because she said Foxnot threatens to travel after calling out for people in my county to run. Well, she says, oh no. Foxnot threatens to travel after calling out for people in my county to run to the courts with cash for her. What does that even mean? Threatens to travel?
That makes no sense.
What in the dumbass you realize that she can travel. Even if you bring a case, she can still travel.
But how is that a threat against her? I don't follow that. Well, it's theatrics for her people is what it is.
Yeah, regardless, I don't understand the threatens to well, what does that even mean? Like, I don't understand what the fuck that even means. She threatens to what? Did she say that she's going somewhere? I mean, you know, are you saying she threatened to travel to Sumter County? Or, I mean, what are you saying? I don't understand it.
Where is that?
Like, that doesn't even make sense, man.
She's got quite a bit of stuff she's going over here.
It's just a bunch of mush, you know? I just don't.
Oh, she is shaking in her boots, though. What can they find out? Oh my God, I'm freaking out right now. This past. See, that's where I think if she would have leaned into the whole Gabe thing and done it a different way, it probably would have worked out for her a little more. But when you start popping up with poppy seeds and 5-hour energy drinks and all this shit, instead of just saying, hey, look, he screwed up, you know?
Well, even more than that, he keeps popping positive, and she's like, he's not an addict. And again, I think people have been very considerate with regard to the addiction problem. He's obviously got an addiction problem. I mean, he smokes out all the time and everything else. He's got a fucking problem. But we're not talking about his problems. We're talking about how the fuck do you afford all this stuff? You know, again, that's the real question, especially with everything else circulating and swirling around it. If she thinks it's funny too, because she doomed any claim that she would have over money and people talking about it. You know, she's saying she's going to sue. Well, when she said that the donor was the reason people think there's a 56K fraud, that right there, that's like, are you so dumb that you don't realize that you just stated that it's the donor's fault that people have questioned this? And that means that, you know, we would have a legit reason for questioning that. If a guy gives $56,000, that yeah, you might have a really legit reason for asking questions. Also, the way that she loaded that deck on there, I swear it was like she was trying to make a legal case against him.
Oh yeah. Did she do it? No, she didn't do it. All right, cool. Yeah, this is it's a little bit insane.
I just don't understand the travel thing. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Well, from what I understand, Megan never said that's the reason she was looking for runners. So because she didn't want to travel, she couldn't travel.
Well, they didn't. I just don't know. Threatens to. What does that mean? Like, again, threatens to travel. Where are you talking about? That she's going to drive to the store? She's going to another state, go and visit family. Like that is just such a random ass thing to say. Is she saying she's threatening to travel to her? Because it's not what that clip says. It doesn't say that.
No.
She's saying she's randomly threatening to. How is saying I'm going to travel a threat anyway?
I don't understand it. But you know, you got to remember, look who we're talking about here. I mean, these people, they make absolutely no sense 99.9% of the time. The only thing I can think of is it's all theatrics for her chuckleheads. That's what it is. She's got to feed the mob. And that's what she does every day. I gotta hand it to her. She's holding strong with her numbers. I mean, yes, a lot of stuff's going down, but most of the people watching her are haters. Her haters. People that don't like her. I mean, you can easily tell that by going to one of her videos. You can look at the amount of likes versus views.
They're interested in. You know how to really tell that? Because, okay, look at any of the people that she's ever supposedly wanted to quote unquote help. Everyone from that directly she went on with. Everyone from Shara, Stacy, any of those folks. Like Shara had 30 freaking subscribers on her channel before she was like, hey, you know, I'm tired of these people. I'm going to talk about what I actually know. Then she blew the hell up because, you know, people saw that's what her help was worth. With Stacy, like I don't ever think I saw over 50 people in the chat over there, and it came with all this baggage and ugly, and props to Stacey, by the way. I don't mean that negatively. I'm
Right,
saying,
right.
but because she actually did much better than some of these other people, like non-chins, dude. They're lucky, like they were celebrating 14 people watching.
Well,
Wow.
she would go on. Okay, take Stacey for instance. Stacey, I know for a fact, doesn't really like the drama that much.
Right.
Okay, when she would do her streams, she would be showing her pretties, or they would be playing a game or something like that. Well, here comes 2Ls. Next thing you know, instead of showing pretties and playing games, the whole show is revolving around Jeremy Hales, because Lisa's on there, and all the promise of, hey, we'll bring you subscribers, we'll bring you this, bring you that. She's brought nothing to these people.
I tell you what, I would go on Stacey's Nance channel. I would pop it up. I would prop it up. Just first of all, I like Stacey Nant now. I don't think that she was ugly to begin with. I think that she had some ill-conceived ideas because she thought some other people were her friends, and that is okay. It's just like Shara. Like we used to go back and forth with Shara, and it was fun. She put those little pictures up and stuff. I love going back and forth with Shara because she's witty. It was a lot of fun, but it's not. There's nothing negative in that. It's who cares? It's the internet. Who gives a shit? But like I said, all these people, they don't gain from it. If all these folks were just interested in it outside of Jeremy Hills and Casers or whatever, they too probably. It's like this. Your channel, Jay, you guys pull all the time now. You keep growing, but you pull all the time over 500 folks for sure, and growing every single stream, and that's beautiful. Kudos to you guys. But no one else with these folks over there can emulate people showing any success. The only people, again, they'll go and watch 2L because it's such a shit show with that, but they wouldn't watch Dave. I mean, Dave, God, he got 30 people. That guy's been on fucking here, 17 years?
Yeah, I mean, that's he is a prime example of what not to do to grow a channel.
Well, these drama mongers too, they burn every bridge. That's another thing. Like sure, 2L will do good for a minute. When she loses this lawsuit, actually, if she launches a lawsuit that is a copyright heavy lawsuit trying to shut people down, that will ruin her online. She'll get some attention for going after Megan Fox, but it won't be the attention she wants because people do not like copyright cook. And
no. I can remember way back when, before the live streaming was popular, there was a big thing about, well, I'm not even going to go into that part of it. But anyway, yes, there are individuals out there that are on YouTube that if she's going to be trying to run her channel by suing Megan Fox, there's a lot of creators that look down on that.
Yeah, well,
and
they definitely. First of all, it's funny that I mean, these people are the epitome of cry bullies. She's spent years saying some of the worst shit possible about multiple people, myriad creators, and then she wants to turn around and pretend like she's some kind of victim. She changes all of her thumbnails to mislead. Unfortunately for her, all of that stuff that got removed, it's all saved, and it makes it look even worse because you have all this stuff that was up in the past, and right before she wants to bring something against someone, she just decides to change it. Now her content hasn't changed. The content is the same. It's just the optics that she tries to put out there are different. But she's had she's had people watching right now because Gabe went to jail. I mean, that's some big shit. She's talking about a lawsuit, which lawsuits are always fun. So, people will watch that. And she's talking about a $5,000 lawsuit. That's fun.
Well, she's hitting on the points, but the reason people are watching are not the reasons that she thinks they're watching. She literally believes in the back of her mind that people are here interested in what she has to say, when in actuality, the majority of people watching her stuff are there to catch her in some kind of lie or something stupid that's going to hurt her down the road. She's constantly likes to fib online, and that's a lot of that stuff is gathered and it's given to the people that need to use it legally. She doesn't realize this. Well, she probably does. I don't know. But I think you're right. You know, I have to agree with you on that. If she goes forward with this copyright thing, it's not the copyright thing with YouTube. It's the copyright thing, the other thing, the other stuff she's claiming that Megan has done. The two videos that she copyright struck, Olaf and Megan, she pretty much going to drop that.
She asked. She said, "Oh, I don't have time to do that." Well, also, again, though, see, that causes her a problem too, because she went and she struck multiple creators with that. But if, again, she can't bring that video up at all in litigation, because if she does, it's not her video. It's another creator that is doing a video talking about 2L. What that shows you, though, is that she is trying to chill free speech. It's 100% proof, because she has stated on record anything that brings up a picture, a logo, anything. Although at the same time, she has said community posts like you showcased, you know, or what we were talking about there, those are somehow not protected. You know, those public posts are okay, but public posts, somehow when your voice is added, she thinks that changes it. Or if you have a company logo, that would change it, which, like I said, is very stupid. It's very, very stupid.
Yep, I think it's going to come back to get her eventually. Now, guys and gals in the chat, as you guys notice, I haven't read any memberships or super chats throughout the stream. You know, I wanted to give my undivided attention to Mr. Tug, but I will be reading each and every one of them at the end of the stream. Okay, just to let you guys know, I'm not ignoring you. I'm seeing them come in. And plus, my restream has been bonkers on me, so I can't pull up anything, but I can read them from YouTube. So I will get to Mr. Robert Towers and his birthday wish. Yes, I will get to that. I do not want to miss that, because Robert has been around our channel's Tug since day one. He's lives out in California, and he's a sweet man, very sweet man. I wish him all the wellness, all the best in the world, and I will get him a birthday song here at the end of the program.
And I appreciate Lynette giving us, like, tonight. I was like, well, I wonder what I'm going to cover tonight. And she went live. Thanks, Lynette. I appreciate you. You know, also, Lynette, you always say that nobody talks about your side of things. It's like, you realize you also complain. I hate this with these people. They're like, you won't ever talk about my side. And it's like, we cover everything you say. Well, you're a bully and you talk about every way. What? You can't have it both ways.
Well, you know, she's kind of wrong at this. Okay. She's kind of fibbing a little bit. We do talk about her side of things quite often, as a matter of fact. Now, when it comes to the Jeremy Hales side of it, we all know the truth there, so we really don't cover that. But myself, when I see that something's being done wrong to her, as much as I can't stand her, I do call out the bullshit that's being done to her. Like all of this stuff with these tens of thousands of dollars that belong to her, I honestly believe belong to her. Yeah, I think that's wrong. The money should not be sitting where it's sitting. So yes, we do talk about her side of it, just the side of it that we believe in. Yeah, know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, I think we're gonna call this for the day, Tuggo. I am getting
good.
wore out.
Yeah,
Having
no,
you
you're
on
right.
here, man, you and I, we talk and talk and talk. And
We'll
talk.
go forever. Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, guys and gals, please do me a huge favor. Do not miss Tug tonight because I'm pretty sure it's going to be on lightning again.
Yeah,
So
I'm hoping Lynette maybe will go live again too. I'm waiting for her to do her expose. I will cover what she talked about today, though, and the the John stuff, all of that. That'll be a lot of fun. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. We covered a bunch here, but there's always more. That's amazing. I have a whole list of things that we have not covered.
Oh yeah. I'm right there with you, brother. I got a notebook full. I just got to throw a dart and pick what I'm going to talk about that day.
Yep. But anyway, all right, man. Well, I appreciate you having me on. I'm going to jump.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it as always. I'll holler at you later.
All right, man. Later.
All right, my man. Adios. All right, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed having Tug on with us today. It's been a blast. And now let me get to some of these here super chats. And right out of the gate this morning, before we even went live, I have my favorites come rolling in with a $2 super chat, asking for the birthday song for Mr. Robert Towers. All right, here you go, Robert.
Happy birthday
Day
to you're
older.
Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Robert. I wish you many, many, many more, my friend. Yes, I do. Thank you. I have my favorites for the $2 super chat. And then we got Miss Tammy P. Came rolling in hot with 20 gifted memberships. Oh my God, I love it when you guys do the memberships. I really do. It's one of my favorite part of the day because not only are you helping the channel, you're also helping out the people in the chat. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy P. Then we got Sister Sal rolled in hot right behind her with another 20 memberships. So guys and gals, if you have received a membership from Tammy P or Sister Sal, please, if you're in the chat, tell them thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Sister Sal. And then we got Happy has been a member for 2 months. Man, I wish I could pull these up on the screen. Okay, and then we got who is DR come rolling in with a $2 super chat to happy birthday, Robert Towers. Right on. Happy birthday, Robert. Then we got D spills the tea. Come rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. Says, I hate taking time away when things go sideways. Hey, but D, you have a good excuse, girly girl. You really do. I cannot wait till you two get settled into your new home. I really wish you guys all the happiness with that. Then we got Polymopicus come rolling in with a $2 super chat. And he says, just sent Tug chat comments in the spreadsheet. All right. So Tug, if you're listening out there, my friend, Polymopicus sent you the chat in the spreadsheets. All right. E. Poindexter, how you doing, girly girl? How you doing? Sent a $4.99 super chat. Fact check is no longer HG's or HH's fault. All blame lies on Mary Chan. Right, Michael? Right. Thank you so much for E. Poindexter for the $5 super chat. And then we got John Stuber come rolling in hot. Paint Chips was nasty about Megan the other night. Talk about breadsticks. Right. Thank you so much, John Stuber, for the $9.99, my friend. Much appreciated. And then we got Yoda's Chicky Nuggets. Yes. Yeah, Chicky Nuggies. All right. Sent 5 gifted memberships. So if you guys have received a gifted membership to the Kool-Aid Kids, please thank all the individuals that gifted those memberships. Thank you so much, Yoda Chicky Nugget. And then we got Bayou. What you got to say? Thanks to Mr. Coop and chat family for brightening my day on anniversary of losing my grandmother. Oh, condolences, Bayou. I'm glad that we were able to ease some of your pain today. So thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Oh, Cynic and Chief, what's happening, my friend? Lynette is currently a master at being special. You are right, my friend. Thank you for the $2 super chat. And then we got Cynic and Chief come rolling in again with another $5 super chat. I expect the court will not allow service via Gabe. 70% odds. But it wouldn't surprise me if the court said it was served as set on the clock ticking. Right? Right, Cynic? Exactly, my friend. Oh, my goodness. Cynic come rolling in with 20 gifted memberships to the Kool-Aid Kids. Welcome aboard to all the new members. And if you received one, please thank Cynic Chief and all the rest of the fine souls. And then we got Cynic Chief rolled in again. Oh, since last week, you can't serve via Gabe anymore. All right. All right. Thank you, Cynic Chief. Yes. And then we got Mama Coop in the chat. Thank you, sweetheart, for tipping your hubby $2. Lynette put up a post on YouTube. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, we got Miss Sheila come rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. Mr. Coop and Tug, 5 minutes ago, a new post was made on Fleefly. All right, thank you so much, Sheila. I'm sure you'll get a lot more conversation about that tonight. Fallen Hero come rolling in with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. And I have, looks like a smiley face or something. Thank you so much, Fallen Hero. Glad to see you, my friend. Glad to see you. Then we got Kim Bryant come rolling in with 5 gifted memberships to the Kool-Aid Kids. Thank you so much, Kim Bryant. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Coop, there are also 12 of us in Rumble. Dirty dozen. Yeah, Jameson, I'm sorry with the thing messing up here on Restream. I am so sorry. I haven't been watching the chat over there. I apologize, but I am going to go back over there and I am going to, is it still going? Can I still see it? Oh man, I shut that window down for some reason. All right. Content right here. This should tell me. Hey, it gave me one. I can't remember how many you put up, Jameson, but I got your last one. Tug, they have ED. So they don't need support because micropeens don't have anything to support. Thank you so much, Jameson. And I know you sent more of them, and I'm sorry I don't have them to read them. Hopefully, Restream will be back working. This thing's working intermediately. Like right now it's working fine, but all throughout the show it was stopping and starting. Anywho, let's get back to where I was at. We were right here. And then Leg Warmer Lady come rolling in hot with a $2 super chat. Says LP put a new live out in the last 2 hours. Right on, Leg Warmer Lady. We'll probably be going over that the next time I stream. Okay, boys and gals, guys and gals. Thank you all for the rubies that came in today. I saw them. Unfortunately, with Restream, which I'm going to talk to them today, I can't star those. So I can pull them up later, but I'm going to talk to Restream and see if we can figure out how to do it. Thank you all that gifted the little gifts with the rubies. Much appreciated. Thank you, each and every one of you that have helped out the channel today. I love every one of you for it. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, boys and girls, guys and gals, you all know that I'm on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope to see all of you on Monday. I hope you all have a beautiful Friday and a beautiful weekend. I will see you all again on Monday.